Just doing a sound test as we prepare to do our webinar. And so just making sure all of our functionality works. If you would be so kind to just put your name and location in the chat, let me know that you can hear and see everything okay. That would be greatly appreciated. I'm going to chat you up right here as well. Thanks, Joe. Appreciate it. Where are you from? Nice. Thanks for joining us early. Southern California. Yesterday we had a gentleman from, or Monday we had a gentleman from California. He was donating blood at the time he was listening to the webinar. So, all right. Hi, Carrie. Thank you for joining us. All right, Matt. Very nice. Oh, we're just about ready to go. Give a few more minutes here for people to log on and take a look. Just so you know, we've had over 118 people register for the webinar over the course of the 2 days. So pretty exciting stuff. I thank you guys for taking the time to join me today. This is the second time we're doing the live stream. Our first one was Monday. Had a few little technical difficulties, but we got through it. So, all right, welcome to Trainer Space in Boca Raton. I have heard about your facility. Pretty awesome stuff you guys have done down there. So I look forward to getting to know you folks a little bit better as well. So we'll just give it another couple seconds or so as people are still logging on. I want to be respectful of everyone's time, so I don't want to start too late. We're going to go off the official clock here in just about 1 minute. So, throughout the presentation too, I'll try and monitor the chat. You see me on the screen right now, but just so you know, after about 1 or 2 slides, I'll cut the live feed of myself off so you can focus on the material, and then I'll come back on later. Hello, Trish. Trish, welcome aboard. Where are you joining us from today, Trish? Let us know. Quite a good, diverse group of facilities, people, locations. We've had people register from Indonesia, Finland, Sweden, Australia, Mexico, Canada, the US, South America. So, Matt, question already right out of the gate. Yeah, a few on different types of levels, and that's something I can definitely talk with you about a little bit later. So I'll be more than happy to discuss that with you. Trish also from Trainer Space. Cool, very cool. All right, guys. Well, we're going to get going. Like I said, we are going to be respectful of everyone's time, and just want to thank everybody for carving out some time to take advantage of this. This is the first time that we're doing this. This is the first in a series of a few live free webinar live stream events that we're going to be doing. And our goal is to help you build a better business, whatever side of the fitness industry that you may be on. So we look forward to making this happen and look forward to your participation as well. So just a couple things. We have changed this presentation from the 5 secrets to health club marketing success to the 5 secrets of fitness business marketing success. We've given this presentation several different places around the world with great feedback, but obviously there's so many different people now, from nonprofit organizations like YMCAs and JCCs and park and rec facilities, personal training studios, CrossFit boxes, full-fledged fitness centers, gyms, health clubs. So the fitness business has really taken on a big, you could say, definition. And so we're putting this out there to people of all types of facilities and locations, independent personal trainers as well. So today you should be able to get some good information. Just want to make sure that you get the most out of your webinar experience today. So just take a minute and take a look at the screen here to make sure for a great webinar experience, you make sure that your screen size is set, your volume's up, all of your phone settings right. And one thing that I would like to encourage you to do, take the next hour, shut your phone off, put it on silent, put it away, dedicate this time to you and your business, and just focus for the next little bit of time, and you'll be glad you did. So please feel free to take notes. Actually, I kind of require you to take notes so you can get the most out of it. That's part of the what we're going to be doing today as well. So why are we here? Well, did you know this startling statistic? 81% of all fitness businesses fail within the first 2 years of being in business. 81% fail. It could be for a number of different reasons. Undercapitalized, really, they took their passion and turned it into a business and didn't really understand what that was going to entail. Maybe they were a national franchise that was promised support and hasn't gotten the type of support that they were looking for. And so, sadly, as much as our industry continues to grow, a lot of them continue to fall off. Now, you may be in that boat. You may be in a situation where you're like, Jarrod, I need help. That's why I'm here. Great. We're sorry to hear that, but we're glad you're here, because the first step to being successful is getting the help that you need. But other people might be here, may be successful. Maybe you don't fit into that category, and you're just looking for some ideas. So this is going to be beneficial to you as well. But 81% of fitness businesses fail within the first 2 years. My job is to make sure that you're not one of them. So glad that you're here. Today, what are you going to learn? Well, you're going to learn 5 ways to optimize your marketing efforts. You're going to learn what we call the 5 secrets to fitness business marketing success. How to capitalize on things that you're already doing, and how to generate a constant flow of new leads, new members, new clients, and things of that sort. Here's what I want you to do, though. I want you to take out a pen and paper, and I want you to write down 5 actionable items that you take from this presentation today, so that you have them written down in front of you, and then you can put them to work immediately in your business today, tomorrow, and moving forward. At the end of the day, we're going to talk about just one key item that you need to focus in on out of those 5. So again, take some notes, look for 5 actionable items that you can put to use right away. We are going to move through this somewhat quickly so that we don't spend a lot of time on here, but then we'll open it up for some questions and answers as well. So one other thing I want to let you know, I love to give people free stuff. So here's the deal. If you can hang on through the entire presentation, I am going to reward one of you viewers with a marketing package worth over $3,500. One of my special gifts to you personally for attending and making the time is your very own MyZone MZ3 heart rate monitoring system. It is the most accurate wearable device in the world, and if you're not running MyZone in your facility, you'll probably want to look at that after you start playing around with it. So this is a personal gift from me to you, included in that package, but you are going to get a total marketing package worth over $3,500, and we're going to implement that together. Pretty awesome stuff. So if you stay on to the end, you'll be qualified to win that prize. And just so you know, everyone who stays on to the end is going to win something. Only one person is going to take home the grand prize, though. So, all right, fair enough? Sound good? Exciting stuff. Next, just quickly to tell you a little bit about myself, for those of you who do not know who I am. Again, my name is Jarrod Saracco. My company, Health Club Doctor, Inc., been in business since 2005. I've been in the fitness industry going into my 23rd year. I've been a personal trainer, a fitness director, a fitness manager, a general manager, membership sales director. I've been a club owner. I've been on the vendor side of the industry. I've traveled the world consulting with hundreds and hundreds of clubs around the world. There's not much that I haven't seen in this business. I'm not an arrogant type of person where I'll say I'll know everything, but I failed and I've also been successful. And all of those experiences I take and bring to my clients and to my sessions in hopes that I can help you have a better, more profitable business. And I look forward to learning as much from you as hopefully you will learn from me moving forward. So very, very excited to be working with you. Hopefully this is the start of a beautiful relationship and friendship. My clients enjoy working with me. I enjoy working with them. They're like family, and look forward to bringing you in as part of that family as well moving forward. So enough about that. I am going to shut the camera off now so that I can see the chat. So don't fear, I'll be back shortly. So here we go. All right, let's talk about why many of you are here on this presentation today and some of the things that we're seeing in the business. Why are people struggling with marketing their fitness business? Well, some of the challenges that we hear and we see is, one, the economy, right? It's up and down. Money is always tight. How do I budget for it? I don't have the money for it. I'm putting on money into this, but I really don't have money for marketing. Overworked and multitasking. How many of you, and I can't see your hands, right? But how many of you are running multiple departments in your big health club or fitness center? How many of you are owners and operators? So not only do you own the business, but you're doing all the training, you're doing all the sessions, you're doing all the classes. You're also the janitor, you're also the IT guy or person, you're also the membership sales individual. So guess what? You're wearing a lot of hats, and sometimes the thing that gets put to the side, and in most cases we see, is the marketing. It's just kind of thrown together, winging it, and that's part of the problem. Competition's growing, more and more low-cost competitors coming into the market. And here's an interesting one: a more educated and tech-savvy consumer. And that's part of the problem. Are we keeping up with the trends? Are we reaching people where they want to be reached? You know, and that's a big question, and that's a big challenge. So those are some of the challenges. I see a couple hands being raised here. That's awesome. So traditional strategies that people have been using in our business for a long time. Direct mail. Many of you probably still use direct mail. I am a firm believer in direct mail if done correctly, and that's something that we teach our clients how to do, to strategically implement. Newspaper advertising, not as effective as it once was. Radio and TV, very expensive. Cost is coming down. Can it work? Does it work? Flyers, door hangers, guest passes, lead boxes. All of these things are traditional types of marketing that you're probably used to doing or seeing your competitors do. Doesn't mean that they're bad. Doesn't mean that they're good. Doesn't mean that they're effective. But is it really the best way to be reaching your consumer? Well, we're going to talk about these traditional strategies. And again, one of the things that we do with our clients is help them integrate this into a marketing plan. But how can you take traditional strategies and really do something even more effective? So today, here's what we're going to talk about: harnessing the power of people and technology. Now, this is really important. These are the two building blocks to the 5 secrets that we're going to talk about today: people and technology. Number one, the first secret, excuse me, is your story. What is your story? If you stood up in a crowd of people at a Chamber of Commerce meeting or at some introduction meeting and they said, okay, tell us who you are and where you're from. You know, you've heard the term, give your 30-second elevator pitch. Well, what is it? Does your story just make you fade into the background? Oh, he's just another gym. Oh, they're just another fitness center. Oh, you know, another facility, CrossFit. Or does it really stand out? Let me show you a couple logos here, and tell me if you recognize those brands. Of course you do recognize those brands. They're power brands. Why? Because they've done a good job at telling their story. You know, Starbucks, for example, that's one of the things that we as individuals have no problem paying a 400% markup on, because we need our Java, we need our coffee. Maybe some of you are sipping with a latte right now while you're watching this. But what did they do? It wasn't about coffee, because, for example, if it was about coffee here in the United States, you've got places like Dunkin' Donuts and things of that sort where you can just run in, run out. See, Starbucks, they took a different route. They built their brand around the experience of having the coffee, the fancy name, the fancy designs, right? All the different specialties. But they also wanted to create an environment where you sat there and stayed and wanted to be there. What about BMW, for example? Do you drive a BMW because you wanted a car, just a kick-around car? No. What does BMW's story tell you? They call it the ultimate driving machine. So when I ask you about your business, are you the ultimate health and fitness destination or whatever it is? See, what is your story? Your story has to be able to touch people, resonate with people, and be uniquely different. How about some of the brands in our industry? Planet Fitness, you know this one. Many of you here in the United States know this one for sure. For our viewers overseas, if they haven't come there yet, they're coming. But Planet Fitness, what's their whole thing? The judgment-free zone, right? They came in the time when the economy was really, really tanking. They brought fitness in at $10 a month. They threw some stuff on there, no judgment zone, a couple of alarms, and away they went. So their story was fitness for everybody. Everybody can afford fitness. You don't have to get in shape to come join our facility and things of that sort. Their story was powerful. Let me give you another example of some powerful fitness stories so you get the point. Curves. Now, many of you know this brand. Many of you know that there's not many of them left. As a matter of fact, the other day when we did this presentation, we had a Curves franchise on here looking for help, and she verified our story here. Curves, when they set out in the market many years ago, they saw a need in the market. They saw a profitable group of people with a problem to solve. Write that down. A profitable group of people with a problem to solve. You know who that market was? Middle-aged women, slightly overweight, inactive, who were not feeling comfortable in their own skin. They didn't feel comfortable going into your gym, your club, your training studio, and they wanted to be somewhere where they were with other people like themselves. Enter Curves to the market. Small little space, right? Less than 2,000 square feet. What was their pitch? No men, no makeup, no mirrors. Just come as you are, be who you are, be with other people just like you. 10,000 franchises later, they ruled the fitness world for a while, the fitness franchise business. Now, they've had a hard time graduating and developing and moving forward. And if you haven't capitalized on those Curves graduates, we definitely need to talk after this seminar. But that story was powerful. It resonated with people. So you start to get the picture. What is your story? You need to have one. Look at the brands on this page right here. They have very powerful stories. What is your story? If I was to ask you what makes you different than your competitor, what would you say? So I'll tell you the number one thing I hear. Oh, we have great customer service. I got news for you. Everybody better have customer service and great customer service. You're in the service industry. We're clean. I hope you're clean. You better be clean because you're in, again, a people and service-based business. What makes you different? What makes you stick out as remarkably different than your competition? What program or person or system do you run or operate that is so different than the person across the street that people, when they drive by and they have a choice, they're going to choose you every time? See, if your staff was to get up and talk about your facility and give your elevator pitch, your 30-second pitch, what are they going to say? What are they going to say? The secret number one is you need to have a story that is remarkably different and that resonates with people. So here it is. When developing your story, make sure it stimulates an emotional response. Think about Curves. That stimulated an emotional response out of that profitable group of women. Focus on what makes you unique and special. Not the basic things like, oh, we have 10,000 pounds of free weights and we have 50 pieces of cardio. I don't want inventory. I want difference-making stuff. Your story needs to be a part of your mission and your vision. It has to be a critical part of your sales effort. So when you're touring individuals in your facility, it's woven in the fabric of the presentation. When you're talking with potential clients, it's woven into that conversation. And it has to appeal to people. It has to connect with them on a deeper, deeper level. Got it? Secret number 1, your story. Secret number 2, speaking of your staff telling your elevator pitch, let's talk about that staff for a moment. They're your secret weapon. They definitely are your secret weapon. Now, if some of you are shaking your head going, not my staff, then we definitely need to talk. So your staff can be a powerful influence. So in the chat box, excuse me, in the chat box, you're looking at 3 pictures here. Somebody tell me what all 3 of these pictures have in common. I'll give you a second to look it over. What do all 3 of these pictures have in common? All right. Carrie, right out of the gate. Bang. Uniform. Very good. Matt, very good. Uniforms. They're all in uniforms. Now, you may think that this is a very, very basic concept. And that's great because all of you have gotten it right. But you may think this is a basic no-brainer type of concept. But I can't tell you how many facilities and clubs that we walk into, and I don't know who works there. It is unbelievable. I can't find a staff person because they blend in. They don't have a proper uniform, or there's too many variations and people don't match. Number 1, with your staff, they need to be identifiable. They need to be in a uniform because a uniform identifies them as part of your brand, as part of your business. A uniform done properly is going to attract attention and is a marketing piece for your facility. From the color you choose, to the logos, to the wording, to where the name tag is placed, it all has to be perfect because it's a representation of your business and of your brand. So when you're designing your uniforms or you're evaluating your current uniforms, I want you to do something. Get rid of black. Don't use black. Why? Because everybody wears black to the gym. It's like the number 1 color worn in the club. Now, if you're going to use black, make sure you can easily identify your staff by pasting the words trainer or coach or staff or crew or whatever on the back like you see in this picture, or trim that black out with some accenting colors of your brand. But black gets lost in the world, and it doesn't stand out unless you do something huge on it. So many people buy these black shirts and they love them and they're cool and they're this and they're that. I got news for you. They're working against you when it comes to a marketing effort. Now, if you want to change, if you're working in a big fitness center or health club and you have different shirts for different departments, let's say your hospitality or reception desk staff, okay, maybe they can wear black. They're the first person you see at the desk. They should be there. Okay, I get that. But your trainers on the floor should not be wearing black. They should be easily identifiable in some bright color so that when somebody walks in, they go, hey, what's that person in the red shirt or the green shirt or the blue shirt? And when they're walking around on their break and they run across the street to the market or they're coming into work, they're seen from a mile away. Why? Because you want people to ask questions. Oh, you work at Trainer Space? Oh, you work at this park district or you work at that place? Why? You want to stand out. You want it to be a conversation piece. Hey man, that's a cool shirt. Where'd you get that? Oh, I work over at, so-and-so. So put some time and effort and money into designing a staff shirt that really helps your brand. Here's the other thing. Make sure that people know that they can approach you. Now, I'm not saying take the Walmart approach and put a vest on people, but do you make it easy for people to approach your staff? Mrs. Jones, whenever you're here in the facility and you're walking around and you see someone in the green shirt, that means that they're a fitness attendant. They're available to answer your questions, and help you set a machine or direct you. And now, if you see them in a red shirt, that means they're in a paid training session with one of their clients, and it would be best to seek out a fitness attendant. They'll still be more likely to help you. However, that's why we have the green shirts walking around the gym. So big difference. Make it easy for people to find the help that they need and want. Also, when it comes to uniforms, what do you require your staff to do with them? Do you require them to be ironed and neat, tucked in, not tucked in? I've seen trainers and staff people, they throw their shirts in a gym bag and they're running in, they're 5 minutes late to work and they're running inside and they go and they throw it on in the locker room and they look like a wrinkled mess. And no. Your uniform is part of your brand. Make sure that your staff understands that is the case. Uniforms or staff, when you're talking about it, make sure that they're in proper uniform from head to toe. Give them incentives when working on building your business and marketing. Do you give guest passes or free training cards or whatever your collateral is to all of your staff so that when they're out and about in the public or hanging out and they get in a conversation with people, they can hand them out? Give them business cards with a free guest pass on the back or a free workout or whatever it is, a class pass, so that when they're in a conversation and somebody asks them about their shirt or where they work or whatever, oh, you should come see me. And then incentivize them for the person that has the most cards to come back. Give them something, $50, tickets to the movies, tickets to a sports game, something that will motivate your people to do that and help you. You'd be surprised at the power of your staff. Bonus them, reward them, give them recognition, employee of the month, trainer of the month, highlight them, promote them, make them feel good. Involve them in your decision making. Involve them in the marketing campaigns. Are you putting on a special event? Did you put them on the crew to help plan the event? See, don't just make them order takers. Help them be invested in your business. Help them be part of your marketing efforts. Talk to the hospitality reception desk. Guys, we need your help. We're trying to get word out about this. What can we do? They might have resources at colleges. They might have something anywhere else. See, those types of things. Involve them in the process, and most of all, let them have fun. Let them enjoy and have fun. That is a big part of Southwest Airlines' success. Have you ever seen back this up. You may have seen on YouTube and the internet goes crazy whenever a Southwest employee does something crazy. Like one of the flight attendants did the wrapping of the FAA regulations, and that was great. They tell jokes. When you go to Southwest Airlines, you have to spend a week in fun school to work for them. In fun school. That's why when you fly Southwest, the pilots are always joking around, the staff's always joking around, because they're trying to create a cool experience. Let your staff have fun. You'll be surprised what it does for your brand. Here's another one. Red alert, red alert, red alert. Does your staff like and follow you on social media? Especially your Facebook page. Especially your Facebook page. Now, we're going to talk about organic growth on Facebook in a minute. But the power of your staff liking your Facebook page is so underutilized in most facilities that I see. They don't even know what's going on. They don't know the social media that you post. Do they like it? Do they engage with it? Do they share it? Are your staff checking in when they come to work? Now, we're going to talk about check-ins in a second, and there's an unbelievable system I'm going to show you called Sweat Angels here that we're using with some of our clients, and I believe it's they have over 3,000 facilities using them now. But the power of a check-in, I can't explain to you how important that free part of marketing really is on Facebook. If your staff is checking in, if your staff is liking and sharing your content, that's free advertising for you. Make sure that your staff is doing those things with your Facebook page. They follow you on social media, Instagram, all of those things, but especially on that Facebook page. Secret number 3, and we're going to talk about the Facebook here in a second, is again, people, your members. Tapping in to your existing members. In some cases, your existing clients. Okay, so interchange those words based upon your current business. I believe there's a couple chiropractors signed up for this seminar as well, so your patients. But your members, your clients, whatever you want to call them. That's secret number 3. You have to learn how to tap into these people. How do you tap into them? Well, you need to get to know them. You need to get to understand them. You need to know what they like and dislike. Do you survey them? Do you inquire about them? Do you understand what they think, their thought process is? There's some free services you can use. Here's one on here, SurveyMonkey. We like to send surveys out quarterly. Maybe you send them out twice a year. Whatever it is, you need to be collecting feedback. As a matter of fact, cheap plug, at the end of this, you guys are going to get a link to a survey about this seminar, and I would appreciate very much your feedback on that too. So keynote there. Do you give referral rewards? Do you reward clients or members for referring friends? We run some really cool campaigns for our clients. We give away money. In one club, we gave away $500 cash. Another one, we've given $1,000. There was a club that we gave away. We were working to give away a $25,000 cash prize that we only paid $2,500 for. That's a secret, and I'll tell you about that later. But we did 365 memberships in a 30-day period running that campaign. So it all depends on what you offer to people. We can teach you how to do that. Do you have a club ambassador program? Members or clients who've been with you for years and years and years and years that are loyal. I can't tell you how many clients we walk into and their members are mad because they constantly advertise for new members, lower rates and this discount and this free thing. But their existing membership is getting ticked off at them because they're not getting the same deals. And oh, this is only a new promotion. Well, you're basically causing a divide in your business. You're going to have a retention problem. That's why they're going to walk out the door when a cheaper, newer place comes across the street. Do you have a Legends, an ambassador type of program that you can run and make them a part of your efforts? And then in turn have them work your events. Don't pay staff to work your events. Have your members work your events. They'll love it. Now, give away stuff. Guest passes, t-shirts, hats, all of that. And then medical practitioners. You probably have clients who are doctors or nurses or chiropractors. You may have these individuals in your network. Maybe you're working on referrals. I know that a lot of you probably struggle with getting referrals from the medical community. If you do, raise your little hand or put it in the chat box there. People struggle with that. They want to tap into it, but they have no idea how to do it. I am going to give you an awesome secret right now with getting medical practitioners referring to your business. It is called healthlink.com, not spelled the way it sounds. I'll show it to you in a minute. Healthlink.com. And what they do is they set you up as the fitness professional in your area. And it's an online database where medical professionals are actually looking to send clients to you. They just happen to be one of our partners, and hint, they're in part of the marketing package that we give you here as a prize. You're going to get a 90-day listing on HealthLink for free to get these medical referrals and get you out the door. It is an amazing system to really get that referral system going. So again, some great stuff to tap into your existing membership. Now, using people and technology. So we have the people part, the member part, now the technology part. Are you sending out monthly newsletters? Are they junk? Are they paper? Are they email? How are you doing that? You need to make sure you're consistent. Doesn't have to be perfect. I don't want you guys to worry about being perfect out of the gate. I want you to worry about being consistent. Be consistent. My good friend Charlie Hauser, and one of our consultants, he said a long time ago, a person told him, people go where the information flows. Be consistent. Let it flow. Be a source of information. Do you have an attractive and fun website? And what I mean by that is, does it work? Not did you spend $50,000, $60,000, $80,000 on it for all this cool functionality that doesn't mean squat. But does it work? Not just for a new person who's coming on to find your business, but for an existing person who needs to get information, classes, blogs, that type of stuff. Reevaluate your website and make sure that your technology is up to speed, that you can use and your members as part of your marketing campaign. Is your URL easy to use and remember? Or is it join Bob's Gym in southflorida.com.net.this.that. That's crazy. Make it as simple and easy, as short as possible for people to remember. Are you on all the social media channels? I mean, there's millions of them now, but you got to be on the big ones: Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook. Big time. This is where people are being communicated to. And then finally, I'm going to spend a lot of time on this next one. SMS text messaging. You're probably texting right now. No, you're not, because you followed our wish and you desire, and you're not touching your phone for the next little bit. But Text messaging rules the world. If you are not integrating SMS text messaging into your current business, you are missing out on one of the biggest marketing opportunities of all, and one of the most powerful marketing opportunities that exist today. We're going to talk more about SMS text messaging in a minute. So let's go to Facebook. Remember when I said that your staff should like your Facebook page? Well, here's why. The average person has about 150 to 200 friends on Facebook. Research shows that 28% of those individuals are considered close friends. So that's about 42 if you took it on the low side. So about 42 of them are close friends. What they also said in the research that we found and have been looking to for a long time is that over 60% of those people are close by in their network, in the draw area, in the neighborhood, that individual. So think about that for a minute. So let's just say it's about 30 people that you could draw from each and every individual who likes your Facebook page. Now, 66% of people use Facebook every day for an average of 40 minutes per day. Big stats. What kind of content are you putting out there? What are you throwing out there right now? And do you understand the difference between likes and engagement? I can spend money and get a bunch of likes. I don't care if I have 5,000 likes, 500 likes, 5 million likes. Who's engaging on my page? Are they liking my comments, my posts? Are they sharing information? Are they participating in polls? There's a big difference between likes versus engagement, and a lot of times we get caught up on how many likes I have. Doesn't mean squat if they're not engaged on your page. So how do you get people to engage on your page? Here's one of these things that you should be writing down. The power of the check-in. Let's go back to that stat. If the average person has 150 to 200 friends and 28% of them are considered close, that's 42. You need to tap into those 42 people. How do you get there? How do you tap into your members' friends? Well, check-ins are a free thing that you get advertising for. There's two things that you look to on Facebook, one of which is called organic growth. Organic growth is just a natural growth that occurs by people engaging with your page. So this is called location-based marketing. When I walk into your facility, let's just say Trainer Space for a moment. I walk into Trainer Space, I go to my Facebook on it and I hit check in, right? And I let everybody in my network know that I just walked in the doors at Trainer Space. Well, that's 200 people, 42 of which are possible potential clients. What does that do? It gets people to look. Trainer Space, what's that? The more times they check in, the more growth you receive, the more impressions you get. That's all free. That's all free. They're letting their entire network know. Got another kick butt workout with Carrie today. Kick my butt. Worked with Matt over at the district, and man, did he just kill me, or whatever it is. I did quads. Whatever it is you want to do. Killer Zumba class today. Doesn't matter. When they check in, they let the world know about you. Now, I know some people are like, oh, it's a safety concern. No, it's not. You're out there putting everything on Facebook anyway. If somebody wanted to follow you around, it's very easy to do that from a Facebook thing. So just by checking in a business does not, make you feel unsafe. So the idea is, how do I get my members to check in and feel good about it? What do they get in return? What do I get in return? Well, you notice the logo down the bottom here called Sweat Angels. Write it down. Tell them I sent you. Sweat Angels was a company that was developed by some CrossFit box owners who were looking to give back to the community. And I'm a big believer in fitness businesses, especially being uniquely tied into the community, really being the center point for as much in the community as possible. Sweat Angels takes us to another level. What they do is they provide a system where you pay a small monthly fee depending on the number of people that you have in your business, etc. And each time a person checks in at your business, they make a donation to a charity. For example, back in August when they had those big floods in Louisiana, all of the check-ins, all the donations went to the Red Cross to help those displaced by the floods. And guess what? Sweat Angels provides all of your social media, marketing, email content, and everything. All you need to do is upload it and post it and follow their system, and check-ins flow. What check-ins do, again, is help your organic growth. I'll give you a real-time scenario. I have a client, small-town client that I'm working with. They were not real active on Facebook whatsoever, didn't do a lot of stuff, don't really have a big budget for marketing. We implemented Sweat Angels. For the prior 4 months, I looked at their data. The prior 4 months that they did, they had about 20,000 impressions on Facebook over a 4-month time. Now, impressions is the amount of time your business is viewed, by means of that content, whatever it is, whether paid or organic. So they had 20,000 views. In 1 month of doing Sweat Angels, their impressions went to 91,200 impressions and still going. People are checking in because they're giving back and they feel good about it. That's great. They feel like they're doing good by hitting a simple button on their phone. And you have a lobby display and social media posts. It's all done for you. I can't tell you how awesome the power of a check-in really is, and it's free to you on a normal basis. If you're using Sweat Angels, there's a little marketing fee to that, but well worth the effort. A lot less expensive than actually running Facebook ads. The power of a check-in is awesome. A couple Facebook facts for you. Speaking of posting, when do you post? How do you post? Posting 1 to 2 times a day gives you more engagement. Being consistent. Video posts, 62% more engagement than photos. Is there a video of class? Is there a video of a workout of the day or fitness tip? Hey, this is Sally. She's our Member Crush Monday, whatever it is. What kind of video can you put on there? The best time to post from Facebook statistics, 3 to 4 p.m. on Wednesdays, 1 to 4 p.m. on Thursday and Friday, 12 to 1 on Saturday and Sunday. Yes, people are reading your content on the weekends. They have nothing else to do sometimes. Friday afternoon's a great time to post something funny or cool because the happiness index spikes 10% on Friday afternoon. Why? People are looking forward to the weekend. So they're looking for something to do. They don't want to work anymore, especially those in the office. They're looking for something to play around on. So just a couple cool facts that you need to know about when and how to post to Facebook. Do not over post. Let me repeat, do not over post. Research shows that brands that post 1 to 2 times per day get 73% more comments and 32% more likes than those who post 3 or more times. So don't get crazy and think you have to post everything. 1 to 2 times a day, a morning and afternoon, set it up. If you're not sure on how to do it or it seems cumbersome, there's some great programs out there that will help you with your social media auto posting. I like to use a company called Hootsuite. There's some other ones called HubSpot. There's a lot of different ones that we help our clients utilize, and we can show you how to maximize that posting effort for sure. Certain types of questions on Facebook, should, would, which get you more engagement than others. So should we add a Zumba class? Should we add a CrossFit class? Should we do a training session outside? Would you like it if we offered free guest day? Whatever their question is, take a look at that comment there and know what you should and should not be posting. All right, continuing with email. Email. There's some of my competitors out there that really tout email as the #1 way to communicate with your members. Okay, email's great, but I don't know about you, but my email junk box is full more than ever before, and more so than my postal box. So email is actually falling off in its productivity. Now, I am a firm believer in continuing to do email marketing, but you have to understand how it works within your marketing plan. 23% of emails actually get opened, but most subject lines get seen. So is your subject line compelling to make somebody open it? Does it tell people what it is? Do you have your offer or content right there in the subject line? 23% of emails get opened. Mondays are the worst day to send email. All right, why? Because people are, maybe tired from the weekend, just really dragging on Monday morning. So when should I send my email? Well, Tuesdays have been shown to be the best days to send educational or content pieces. Your monthly newsletter, your latest blog, piece of research, whatever it is, Tuesday's a great day to send those types of things out. And then on the weekend, your actionable pieces, flash sale, buy 5 personal training sessions, get 5 free, whatever it is that you're going to do, open house today, or next 5 people to come into the club, no activation fee, whatever. Weekends, people are more likely to take action because they're not sitting at a desk. Keep your call to action, though, to only one motivation. Don't actually ask them to post or hit 5, 6, 7 different buttons, all right, or do 7 different things. But I will tell you that your return might be okay. The health and fitness industry averages about a less than 3% click-through rate. So 23% of your emails are opened. 3% of those people are actually going to do something with it. So how do I reach more people? You send good stuff. That's good. Content marketing, here's a sample of that. It's a newsletter, clean, easy to read. But how do you reach more people? Back to text messaging again. 98% of all text messages are read. We just said that email was 23%. So we went from 23 to 98%. Most of those messages are read within 5 seconds. 90% of them within 3 minutes or less. So people are looking at their phone constantly. The minute they get a text, and the second they get a text message, they're looking at that content. Guess what? With a 45% response rate. Now, email, 23% open, 3% response rate. Text messaging, 98% open, reading, 45% response rate. What's going to be more bang for your marketing buck? SMS text messaging. This is the way that people communicate. It's less intimidating. Phone calls, emails, goes right through to that cell phone and gets instant rewards. Now, here's a couple examples of how you can use text messaging. These are in promotional types of pieces. Maybe you hear it on the radio. Text, iHeartRadio to, whatever it is and win a prize. Same thing with your fitness business. Instead of having lead boxes with paper leads, now you can just have a poster or a banner or something that says, text, in this case, Loveland 87365, win a 7-day VIP membership. Actually, I think this Gold's Gym was signed up for our webinar too, so if you see your piece here, thanks for letting us borrow it. But things like this. Here's another example. Text UFC Gym to 87365 for a free pass and your chance to win a free membership. You know what happens? You build a database of cell phone numbers. Not only can you text them, now you can market to them, call them, follow up with them, send them messages. Our partner, Text Communication, fully integrates with most member management software systems. We can send out birthday text messages, anniversary text messages, guest text messages, promotional items. You can do flash sale type of stuff. Hey, the next 5 people that come into the desk get a free bottle of water, a free smoothie, and boom, they take action so fast because it's on their cell phone. You are reaching people where they want to be communicated with. That's the power of text messaging. We're going to talk about how to get the text messaging service in a few minutes. So just another example of how some of your bigger companies are using that, and we'll go from there. Okay, so the power of text messaging, and I see some questions coming through. So guys, just hang tight. Just keep them there. We'll address them shortly, okay? I will get to those questions, I promise. All right. Other things to do, as you saw in some of those posters, is gamify your marketing efforts, especially with the text messaging. Can you create a game? How many of you, and don't show your hands, I don't want to know, got caught up in the Pokemon Go craze, right? You were out there chasing Pokemon all over town and maybe crashing into buildings and things of that sort. But gamification is a powerful influence even on the minds of your buyers, your potential members, your current members, your clients, your market. Winning things makes people excited, especially when they don't have to do much to get it. So gamify as much as possible in your marketing effort. All right, secret number 4. You have to have a game plan. You absolutely can't just wing your marketing. Okay, it's October. What are we going to do? It's Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Should we do anything? It's 3 days away. You need to have a game plan. My favorite saying, failing to prepare is preparing to fail. You have to be prepared with marketing. You can't just throw stuff out there and hope that it sticks. We need to have a strategic plan and follow it. So this time of year, what we're doing with all of our clients is we're budgeting for next year already. We're taking a look at our year already. This past year, 2016, we're looking at our ROIs. We're looking at the money that we invested in marketing and what we got back from it. We're starting to plan by department some of the campaigns and some of the things that are going to be used in 2017. We're looking at the calendars. We're looking at the holidays. We're looking at community events that we already know of. So you should be doing that stuff right now. If you're not, you better get on it. If you're not and you have no idea how to do it the right way, that's why we're here. That's what we can help you with. Now, strategic spending here in the United States, January, February, March, you're spending more money in those 3 months marketing because people are hot on the New Year's resolutions. Their current contracts are running out. Are you budgeted to spend the right amount of money in the right months throughout the year? See, you need to know that. When should I run a special promotion or crazy campaign? I'll tell you what, Black Friday is an awesome day to do that because people are spending money. So when should I do my most aggressive discounts? Should I discount? If you don't have a game plan, a marketing game plan, we need to talk. And we need to help you do that. You absolutely have to do that. Listen, you could do something as simple as a blank calendar if you needed to, and start doing events or putting things down so that at least you can start to get organized. But you have to have some sort of game plan. So the first week we're going to, on Tuesday the 2nd, we're going to send our monthly newsletter. And then on Monday the 8th, we're going to do our text message blast to all members. And then on the 13th, we're going to do a personal training promotion via text message. And even if it's something as simple as that, you need to have something down and be working from it strategically, your team involved on it, and everybody working on it together. So some ideas for your marketing calendar, your marketing buckets. Community projects like Zumbathons. October is a great month to do, party and pinks, outdoor events. Are you involved in schools, little leagues, local fairs, anything that you can do? Here's another one I want you to highlight. It's called the Fantasy 50. It's not a fantasy football draft. It's the Fantasy 50. Who are the top 50 most influential people in your neighborhood, in your draw market, in your area? Are they members? Are they clients? Are they patients? If not, why not? What do you need to do to get them to be there? Do you need to give them a free membership for a while? How do you go about getting those people as members of your facility? That in itself is a huge marketing tool. If I have to give you a free membership just so that I can have star athlete or the mayor or the governor or the police chief or whoever it is, the news anchor, to be in my facility, that's what I need to do because that is great press for us. That is marketing power. So, okay, you don't have 50. Do you have 5? Do you have 10, 20? Make that list. Talk to your staff. Develop that list. Find out who's a member or a client. Find out who isn't, and then figure out a plan to go get them. All right? So it's just some ideas for you guys to do. And that Fantasy 50, I got to tell you, is so powerful. So powerful. You'd be amazed at what kind of return you get on it. Again, back to gamifying. Can you create events? The Fall Fit Fest, your Spring Open House, things where you can do so people can have fun, a prize wheel, where people can win T-shirts and personal training and services. You need to gamify. That promotion that I told you about, we ran the $25,000 gift card promotion. We sent out gift cards to all current members and former members from Black Friday to Christmas Eve. And all they had to do was come into the desk and swipe that gift card to see if they won the $25,000 prize. They came in. I've heard people, all those former members rejoined when they saw the club renovations and the new facility, and 365 members in 30 days. We didn't wind up having a $25,000 winner, but the promotion worked. We wanted to give away the 25 grand, but that person didn't come in on time. So just some ideas. It works. Make it fun. Here's something I'm going to warn you about, though. Don't get caught up in the discount game. Don't get caught up in the discount game. Too many discounts and special offers to sell memberships or training will devalue your facility, your value proposition. make you a commodity just like anybody else. Then we're looking at how much weight do you have? How much weight do you have? You have treadmills, you have dumbbell. Oh, you're cheaper. Okay, I'll go there. See, make sure that your story and your value is shown in what you do. Offer that higher price. That's fine, but make sure you back it up. Don't constantly discount things. Choose those special promotions carefully and strategically. Here with us, it's very, very rare that we offer special opportunities to do anything. We are going to offer you one today, but it's not like the normal thing for us. So are you known for discounting? Are you known for people going, oh, I'll just wait till the end of the month to go join because they always wheel and deal on the 30th of the month? Or are you the type of person to go, yeah, man, this is the price. This is who we are, what we do. We discount twice a year, Black Friday and New Year's Day, but that's it. So what is your position on discounting? You have to really learn when and how to do it. Again, something we can help you with. The last secret, guys, moving through is your execution. You can do all the planning in the world, but if you fail to execute, it's pointless. Have you ever heard the expression, we over-meet and under-execute? I think that's something that drives me the most insane. We talk and talk and talk for hours. We delegate some stuff, and then nobody executes because we still want to talk about it and second-guess it. Go do it. Take some risks. Put some plans into action. Action is the foundational key to all success. Things look good on paper, but you really don't learn anything until you go out there and try and make it happen. Take notes. What worked? What didn't work? We'll do this again. We definitely won't do this again. So make sure that once you have your game plan, you put it into action and you follow through. Who's on your marketing team? Is it just you? Do you need help? Who is your management team? Can you delegate any responsibilities? Joe, make sure you have all the shirts. You're going to handle this part. You're going to make sure that we're posting to social media. You're going to check our stats. You're responsible for content this month. Make sure that you delegate and hold people accountable. Be effective with your time management. Make sure that you're doing the important things you need to do each and every day, and that you're spending time working on your business and not just in your business. If you're a manager or an owner, you have to learn that sometimes you're going to have to let things go and start to trust other people so that you can work on the business, not be the one who's always cleaning the toilets and doing the marketing and doing all that stuff. Key phrase, work on the business and not in the business. And be proactive. Don't wait for the competition to come down the street before you start doing some of these things. Be the person that everybody else responds to. Be the person in the business that everybody else is chasing after and looking to you for what you do. Be the game changer. Don't be the person who waits and sits back and then the competition comes to town and now we got to do something about it. Be proactive with your approach. So at the end of the day, guys, that's really it. We call them 5 secrets, but they're only secrets if you're not using them, right? If you're not, we're not telling them to anybody. And so we wanted to share this information with you today because we really feel that it, just from a fundamental or from a basic level, some of these things can really, really help you guys improve the success of your marketing efforts in your fitness business. All right, so a couple things there. As a recap, do you have 5 actionable items from this event? Were you able to get 5 actionable items? We gave you 5 secrets to marketing success, a lot of different things that are free, a lot of different things that are low cost. Do you have 5 actionable items that you can put into place right now? What is that one thing that you can target? What is that one thing that stood out for you? If you have your piece of paper, I encourage you to circle it. Share it with me later. I'd love to know. What is that one actionable item that you look at from this webinar that you need to take as a priority in your business today or tomorrow? You should have learned how to capitalize things that you already do. Well, what are those? You're on Facebook, most of you, right? You use text messaging, right? So are you able to capitalize on those things? You already talk to your members. You already send email. You need to learn how to use the things that you already do to your advantage. And how to generate a consistent flow of new leads. Well, if you're doing these things, guess what? You're going to systematically get new leads, which should ultimately lead to new business. There's obviously a strategy and a system that you have to put into place to capture that information and to work with those people and to close them. And again, we can help you do that. But those are the things that you should have got from today's webinar. I hope that you did. So now I'm going to open it up to some questions, and I am going to just take a minute here and pop myself back on the screen if you guys don't mind. All right, so really quick. And give me 1 second here. Just a little slow in getting it back up. All right. All right, there we are. So, questions. How to get the text numbers, though? Joe, do you mean getting the numbers of the clients and the potential prospects? Is that what you're talking about? So there's a lot of ways to do that. Obviously, there's some laws that you need to follow to be compliant with text messaging and spam laws and things of that sort. But the posters and the banners on your marketing pieces, you can now have text, fitness to 87365, whatever your keyword is, and that puts them automatically into a lead database. You can also have a separate keyword so that you can text only to your members or clients, right? So you are going to text to both. You're going to text to clients. You're going to text to former clients. You're going to text to potential clients and prospects. So, you need to have a system that can do that. And that's going to be, okay, so I'm using the 87365 as an example, guys, because that's a standard code number. So one of my partners is a company called Text Communication. They're actually one of the sponsors of this event because I've done so many clients with them that they said, hey, can we do something with you? So as a free gift, I'm actually giving each of you, 30 days of free service from Text Communication. So I'm giving each of you 30 days free from Text Communication so that you can take advantage of that. So we'll get to that in a second. So that 87365 is just a key code number. Every radio station has a different one. This just happens to be one that we have for our fitness clients and easy for us to remember. But your keyword is the key. So, you can't, not everybody's going to be able to use fitness, right? So, trainer space might use trainer. Joe might, you might text Joe Fit to 87365. Matt might be text Huntley to 87365, and we show you your database and all of that stuff. So I'll get into that with you guys. With your 30-day free text communication package, you're going to get some help with that as well. They're going to teach you how to use it and integrate it and show you how the system works, and it'll be pretty cool. I think you'll really enjoy that for the 30 days. So before I get into that, though, any other questions before I go to this next thing? Anybody else have anything that they want to address there in the chat? So again, you're going to text existing clients, members, prospects, potential people, lead generation. Texting can be on everything. It can be on your Facebook page. It can be on your print material, every ad that goes out. It just continues to form a database. You can text, get their free pass, and people text it, and the free pass goes right to their phone, and then all they got to do is bring it into the club and show, hey, I got this message. Send a guest pass to your friends. You send it out to clients, and they then all of a sudden they have a guest pass on their phone, and they can forward it to 50 of their friends. So that's really cool. All right. So just one thing we want to give you guys. We know that a lot of people are struggling with their marketing. Not everybody has a marketing game plan. This time of year, like I said, we're working with clients to develop their game plan. And we don't do special promotions or opportunities. We're doing it because this is our first live stream event, and we want to put something out there for all of you. We are offering the opportunity to work with us. Myself and my team will work with you to develop your own marketing game plan for the rest of 2016 and all of 2017 using our game plan spreadsheets, our buckets, and personal attention from myself. You will meet with me on a consistent basis over the next 90 days to develop that game plan and to put it into action. So I'll teach you how to use all the tools. We'll review all of your marketing materials. We'll do everything that we can to help you make the most of your business. Now, this is something that we typically only do for our monthly consulting clients. So this is a special opportunity that we're opening up to everybody on the webinars here. So for $9.95, we will spend the next 90 days with you guys, develop your marketing game plan with you, and help you implement some of the things that you're currently doing and some of the things that we just taught you how to do without having to be actually one of our current consulting clients. So small window of opportunity, our special promotion that we've chosen to do wisely, as I mentioned earlier, and I just want to extend that opportunity to all of you. So if you want to take advantage of that, the website is right there, and I'll make sure that you have access to that right after the program. I'll put it here in the chat box as well, and you can do this right afterwards if you're interested. Okay? All right, so now the thing that everybody wants to know. Well, there's your gift, by the way. So let me just move that myself out of the way. So there you go. So you can, if you text or profit to 87365, you get a quick little message from me so you can see how it works. But everybody on this webinar will get 30 days free text messaging services from Text Communications. So pretty exciting to do that. If you're interested and you're going to take advantage of it, which I strongly suggest you do, shoot me an email afterwards and verify. We'll make sure that you get set up right away. All right. Who is going to be our big prize pack winner? We're going to pick a winner right now. Here's what you get. You get the MyZone monitor. That's a gift for you. Though you'll be able to get that and download that app on your phone and start tracking with the most accurate wearable device in the world. You are going to get 30 days free of that Sweat Angel software that I talked about for the checking in. And you're going to get to see how awesome that really is. I think this month in September, it was all everything for every check-in. It provided 4 bowls of food for an abandoned pet. And it was a really cool promotion, and people really liked it. And they really get behind, the marketing materials, the dogs and the pets that they show for that. So, and they really do. I think in July, the promotion was providing clean drinking water, and then they tally it up and they tell your members exactly how many millions of gallons of clean drinking water their check-ins provided for people. So you're going to get 30 days free from Sweat Angels. You're going to get 60 days free from Text Communications. So I just doubled your 30-day trial right there for that. You're also going to get 90 days listed on that HealthLink system, where that's the medical practitioner referral system. You're going to get 90-day listing on there as a gift from me to get your marketing kick started. You're going to get an hour consultation with my good friend and club designer, Quoco Black. I believe the guys at Trainer Space use Quoco for designing their space, but Quoco is one of the leading health club fitness designers and brand managers in the world. And what we will do is, if you have a facility, then what we'll ask you to do is take all kinds of pictures of your club and everything, send them over, take a picture of your uniforms. You're going to send them on over to Quoco. He and I are going to look at all that stuff together, and he's going to spend an hour with you and give you some suggestions on what to do in your facility, whether it's colors, whether it's branding, whether it's logo, how to really enhance and strengthen your brand. Then you get an hour with me also. So I prefer to do them via Skype or live so that we can see each other and talk and have a conversation. So that package is awesome. So now, who is that winner going to be? Let's see. We're going to randomly pick, and looks like it's going to be Joe Palmieri. All right, if I'm saying that correct. Joe, am I saying your last name correctly? Palmieri. You are the winner of our prize pack, our marketing prize pack. That's awesome. Congratulations. What I want you to do is make sure that you email me all of your contact information, and we'll be able to get that started for you. And if for some reason you don't want to take advantage of it, let me know so I can give it to somebody else. All right, cool. So Joe is going to take advantage of that. That's awesome. So again, everybody has 30 days free of text communication. Joe wins the big prize, and we're going to move on here. So again, I can't encourage you enough. Please, if you need help, ask for it. We'd be more than willing to help you over the next 90 days develop your marketing plan and strategically implement it over the next year, even without being one of our regular clients. So special opportunity. I encourage you to take advantage of it. I'll look for that survey in your email box or on the Facebook page. I'd appreciate your feedback very, very much. And I want to thank you for taking the time, carving it out today, meeting all of you. I look forward to speaking with you again soon. I'll stay on here for another minute or so if anybody has any questions in the chat that they'd like to continue to talk about. So I'll just give it another minute. All right. Any other questions coming through? All right. I hope you guys found it to be beneficial. I hope you got some good actionable things from it, and hope that you'll be able to take advantage of some of the things. Actually, I'm going to do this right now. I am going to put the link to the webinar right in the chat box there. So if you can handle that, that'd be awesome. Matt, sure. You can email me whatever you want. That's fine. Okay, the SurveyMonkey link is not working, so it's not allowing me to give you the survey link. But I'll send that out. I'll send that out to you separately. So thank you guys. Feel free to email me, and look forward to talking with you guys pretty soon. Any other questions? I still have some people on. Thanks, Matt. All right, everyone. You take care. Make it a great day. You know where to reach me. Thanks for making your business a priority, and thanks for choosing Health Club Doctor for your webinar today. I appreciate it. Thank you.